I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And well, if you thought Cardi B had got her comeuppance against Tasha K, and you thought Meg wasn't going to get the same result, then you thought wrong. You fucking thought wrong. If you don't know, Megan Thee Stallion, she sued Milagro Gramz for defamation and a slew of other things, promoting a deep fake video of her having sex that wasn't real, like, at all. But apparently Milagros pointed her fans to her likes on her Twitter, and that's where they could find the deep fake video of Megan Thee Stallion getting railed. But it wasn't real. It wasn't her. It was somebody who made something fake and put it out there. And they're saying Milagro helped spread that, and that's what the jury agreed. And, like, they said, yeah, they agreed in that, and they agreed in the fact that they feel like she was bullying her. Yes, that's the biggest thing I've been seeing from at least the Megan Thee Stallion fans and Megan Thee Stallion herself, is that this was a win for people who get bullied by blogs on the internet. That's not for you or me. You know, we're not famous. We're not celebrities. Nobody gives a fuck about this. No, that's just mainly for celebrities that feel like they're getting bullied by journalists on the internet. This was a win for them. And at the end of the day, you know, we're going to get into Megan Cunnif's, basically her blog post about this. And we're going to basically read that. And then Academics said that he plans on suing Megan Thee Stallion himself. So we'll get into that clip as well. So before we do that, I'm going to take a minute to give my thoughts and opinions on it all. And I just feel like this is all truly just messy, you know. At the end of the day, I don't think Megan Thee Stallion felt bullied. I don't think she felt depressed about what was being said about her. I honestly don't think she really cared that much, only because it was just always what she saw when she opened her phone. There was never anything positive about how much people love Megan Thee Stallion. It was more so hate. And usually when you become that famous, that big of a celebrity, 9 times out of 10, that's probably what you're going to see. Now, while Megan definitely has a fan base, a huge fan base, I would call it a stand base for sure. I mean, I talked about her music and they all came through and was mad at me for calling her a liar. But I was just more so saying she was lying about having sex with Tory Lanez. She admitted to that too. Now, I don't know if she lied about getting shot in the foot. Honestly, that night, we done went through a trial. We done went through years of everybody talking, another court case basically highlighting everything that happened that day. We done went through, I still can't tell you the details of what I believe what happened. Like, it's just too muddy. It's too much. It's just too much shit that done got shuffled around. All I can go off of is the body cam footage. And in the body cam footage, you can indeed see Megan Thee Stallion stepping on a glass, a bottle of liquor or whatever it was. But you could see her drop it and then step on it. So I am going to assume that that's where the cut came from. And then when she got up to the police officers and tell her out of her mouth verbatim that, no, I don't think I got shot. I think I stepped on some glass. And then the story changes when she gets to the hospital. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Now, look. I say this anytime I talk about this shit, and we're going to get into the shits. Don't worry. We're going to get into it. Give me a second. But I say this anytime I talk about this. I do not like Tory Lanez music at all. I don't. I think he is a mimicker. I think he's a copier. I think that's all he does is copy a hot flow, copy a hot beat, copy a hot this, copy a hot that, and then make his own music off of just copying what he copied. That's just the truth of the matter. That's just how I feel about it. But, you know, that's my opinion, and it clearly is people out there that love his music. But I no way care to defend Tory Lanez. I really don't. I just care to defend what I believe the truth is. And in my honest opinion, I don't know if Megan Thee Stallion got shot because I haven't seen any footage of her getting shot. And all I've heard is body cam, or not even body cam, fucking Ring camera with the shots going off. That's all I heard. No real proof of somebody pointing a gun at her and shooting at her. Just from what we're hearing from witnesses and the evidence presented by the court, Tory Lanez is the one that did it. And at the end of the day, it is what it this. I don't care to defend him, and I don't care to defend her. Regardless of it, I just want some good music. And I know I already know I ain't getting that from Tory Lanez. Megan Thee Stallion, I still have hope for. Tory Lanez, I feel like I'm going to keep getting what I get from him, and he could just stay in the lane that he's in. Ergo, pun intended. Either way, let's get into this blog post, and then after, I'm going to try and speed read this, right? And then after we get all the details we need to, we're going to listen to DJ Academics basically say he plans on suing Megan Thee Stallion. let's get into it. So, jury in defamation trial awards Megan Thee Stallion $75,000 in damages for 3 claims. The future of defamation liability is in doubt because jurors also said Milagro Cooper should be treated as media, but Megan lawyers didn't notify her before they sued. A jury in Miami, Florida, on Monday found the online commentator liable for defaming rapper Megan Thee Stallion and intentionally inflicting emotional distress on her by coordinating with the rappers who imprisoned for shooting her 5 years ago. Milagro also found liable for promoting a digitally altered sexual depiction of Megan. Jurors awarded Megan $75,000 in damages, though that will drop to $59,000 if U.S. District Judge Cecilia M. Altanaga agrees with the jury. Milagro qualifies as a media defendant and dismisses the defamation claim because Megan's lawyer at Quinn Emanuel didn't notify her before they sued her. Oh, so that's interesting. So she won for promoting a digitally altered sexual depiction of Megan, but another judge has to come in, and if she agrees with the jury that Milagro qualifies as a media defendant and dismisses the defamation claim because Megan's lawyers didn't notify her before they sued her. So I guess they put in the suit that they were going to, well, I guess instead of telling her they were suing her for defamation, it just popped up in the lawsuit. That is kind of wild. Yeah, that should be thrown out. Like, what? I thought you were just suing me for promoting a digitally altered sexual depiction of you. Now you suing me for defamation too? So that hasn't really been judged on. We're still waiting on the district judge to judge that. Milagro's total amount due could increase substantially, however, because the sexual depiction claim allows Megan to recoup attorney fees. I'm just happy. Megan, legal name Megan Pete, said as she exited the courthouse. I believe this is the video of that. Let's watch.
I'm just happy.
She's like, hey Megan, hey other Megan, white Megan, lawyer Megan, or journalist Megan. Hey. Okay. Milagro told reporters she's not ecstatic. Of course you want things to go your way, but like I said, I respect the jury for what they decided. Okay, let's see. This is the video for that. Let's watch this. Shout out to Megan Cunniff. This is real journalism right here, people. You can't even hear it.
How are you going to handle the financial aspect of all this? Because you testified you don't have any money.
Million, right?
Ain't it?
But she wanted tens of millions. What did she get?
What did they say in there?
59,000.
What about attorney fees for the deep fake liability?
You can stop walking, child.
Can you be still? Okay.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, this is not my case, it's Milagro's case, right? And we did everything we could to make sure that she got the best verdict possible. We respect the jury's verdict. We always have to, right? And whether we agree with it or not, we respect it. And at the end of the day, it was not a complete win for any side. It's a trial. This is what happens in trial. And we think that, at the end of the day, the verdict was what it's going to be.
But they wanted tens of millions of dollars.
Right. They didn't get that. Gratefully, the jury didn't see fit to award her that sort of money. I don't think that the circumstances. And so that's what the jury found.
And is she able to pay $59,000?
I'm not in this bank account, so I can't say whether she can pay that or not right now. That's something that she's going to have to figure out with her account.
That's how you feel now. And how do you feel about the job that they did?
The job my attorneys did?
Yes.
Dream team. They were phenomenal.
Are you happy then with the outcome?
I'm not ecstatic. Of course you want things to go your way, but like I said, I respect the jury and what they decided. And
Any lessons learned next time you get on air?
yeah. So tune into the next show so y'all can see how I handle things moving forward, y'all. Okay?
Is there any concern about having to pay attorney fees because you were found liable for the deepfake video?
You said, am I concerned?
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be moving forward. You know, things will get handled. Like I said, it wasn't a multi-million-dollar verdict, so I think that's a blessing. God is good through and through, honestly.
Do you have any regrets at all about just anything that happened over the last couple of years? Anything that you said on the street?
I think it's important to stand up for what you believe in, and I'm happy for the people that support me and understand me and go along with my thought process.
All right, that was Milagros basically speaking, and she sounds very. I mean, I would be positive too if I had to pay millions of dollars. I guess the jury was like, Megan, you got enough money, and it ain't even worth all that. You'll be all right, okay? You just take this 50 grand and call it a day. Now, you know, Megan kind of wanted to make sure she threw in there that, you know, what about the attorney fees that you probably got to pay for being found liable for the defamation and the sexually depicted altered image that you promoted? She was like, fuck all that. No, she didn't say that. I mean, y'all saw what she said, but that's basically what she said. She's like, it'll be all right. You know, we got to see what happens. And at the end of the day, regardless of it, I don't think nobody should be getting sued over, like, bullying, because that, like, it's the internet. Just cut it off. Like, literally, that's all you gotta do. Like, I get Cardi B, right? Cardi B with Tasha K made sense. It was like, well, you were spreading lies about me, saying this, saying that, and the third. At the end of the day, you can't say this, that, and the third about me. Okay, especially if it's not true, and especially if I'm asking you to not say untrue things about me, you keep saying these untrue things because you believe that it's true. And so when I take you to court and ask you, hey, is this true, and you have no proof to prove it's true, and I'm showing all the proof in the world that it's not true, then yeah, you got to pay up $5 million. Like, that's just what happens with Tasha K, because she was spreading an actual lie about Cardi B. Like, that is actual defamation, and somebody should get sued for that if they're telling fucking lies. Now, I understand suing for the promotion of a sexually altered image. I get that, okay? If you feel like that is necessary to spend thousands of dollars on lawyers to sue for this little blogger, that while she is real media and she is independent media, she's not the biggest media blogger ever. Like, she's small. So at some point you ask yourself, was this just targeted? You know what I mean? Was this just more so about Megan getting at somebody who could be considered a barb? And look, I can't sue Nikki for defaming me or helping promote sexually altered, but I can sue one of her fucking fans. Is that what this is? Or I can't sue Tory for defaming me and paying bloggers to spread misinformation about me or whatnot, or at least that's what I believe. But I could sue the blogger that he's paying. I can sue the blogger that his pockets or that the blogger's pockets that he's lining. I could sue her. It don't feel like Megan felt. I just don't believe she felt bullied. I don't. I believe this was all a ploy to get at your ops. And I guess Megan got money to, like, blow. Because I doubt Milagros is going to be found liable to pay any of the attorney fees, if anything. And, yeah, this was a waste of time, to be honest. Like, I think that's what the jury came to the conclusion of. A waste of fucking time to the day, regardless of it. Because what are we doing here? Like, okay, she told people to go to her likes and see a fake video of you that was proven fake, that people kind of suspected was fake. And it's like, you're suing. Why not sue the person that created the fake altered image? You're suing the person that promoted it to their small ass audience of barbs. It seems very targeted. Either way, since this video was 15 minutes, I'm going to use the next video talking about academics saying he's going to sue Megan Thee Stallion. So be too sure to tune into that one. As always, I am Savvy Mike in this. And I am Savvy Mike TV, where we sometimes read. Peace.